Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today I am going to do part 1 to a brand new project of a game I've never even attempted to do on my channel before. Now, first off guys, before I even reveal what the game is, as you can clearly see right now, well, you can see that finally, after how many months, or however long it's been, that's right guys, we are finally doing another game upstairs. However, this is more of a big old test video. This is a brand new project, but at the same time, I'm using this video also as a big old test to kind of see what we could do here. I already checked a few things out before I even began this video, but before I reveal, I'm sorry, I'm just getting a little bit paranoid that something's going wrong here. Before I go into any more details about, well, what the game even is, understand guys, I did test out a few things before I started. First off, I went off by going into the game and seeing how bright or dark the computer looked. And here's the thing, for a lot of the game itself, the computer looked too bright. And I actually turned the exposure down one thing, which actually made it good for where you can see the TV for a while. But then when you get into the core gameplay mechanics of the actual game we're playing, well, then you have nothing. Alright guys, let me go and explain something real quick guys. Let me go and say first off the name of the project. Like I said guys, it's a brand new project. We are doing part number 1 to a game that again I've never done on my channel before. Actually, technically it's a combination of games. So, yeah guys, it'll be hard for you to see, but I'll go ahead and tell you what it is, and I'll go and even reveal it kind of. You guys won't be able to see hardly what it is, but trust me guys, I will reveal what the actual game is. Anyway guys, today's project is part number 1 to my Let's Play of... It's hard to see, but you can see sports and resort in that. You may think from that, we're doing Wii Sports, just Wii Sports, which you can actually kind of see the title up there now. But here's the thing guys, what you guys can't see is that I've actually got a bundle of both the games. That's right guys, today we are doing part number 1 to my Let's Play of Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. However, I don't know if I'll recover too much of both games in this video. The main reason why I'm thinking about doing a project like this anyway is because of what's happening. Guys, tomorrow, the brand new game, Nintendo Switch Sports, comes out. And as I said before, guys, I would probably try to do an attempt of that game for you guys on camera. Understand though, guys, we gotta understand kind of where the games came from. Remember, we had other games like let me go and say this. Wii Sports was the first, as if I know this correctly, was the first game you actually got with the Wii. In fact, it was the main thing showing off the Wii, showing off like the motion controls and different things like that. How you could do different things in sports, like to get the Wiimote to interact. You know, where let me go and explain. There's 5 sports in total that we can play in Wii Sports. There's tennis, there's baseball, bowling, golf, and boxing. All of them requiring different motion controls. Obviously in tennis, you swinging a racket with the Wii remote. Baseball, swinging around at the right time to hit a baseball and also to throw the ball as a pitcher. But let me go and say this, guys. I know it may seem weird for me to do Wii Sports Resort and Wii Sports in general. They're older games, yeah, I understand that. Why am I doing them? Well, again, the main reason why is just not only for the test part, but also because I've never done this before. Understand, guys, this is a project I've never done on my channel before. No matter how many times I've done it, no matter how many projects I've had on my channel, Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort has never been touched. But I think one of the biggest reasons for that was because I could never find the games. I actually got the Wii Sports plus Wii Sports Resort bundle packet, well, bundle disc, by one of my cousins. But here's the thing. If I remember correctly, the game did not work. It did not work years ago. And that was the thing about this cousin. He would give me games, but they would never work. But here's the thing. Also, I have not touched Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort in years. In fact, I can't even find my original copies of the actual games that I had. But the only one I could find was was a bundle, the bundle disc that I had that my cousin gave me, which I thought wouldn't work. But surprisingly enough, it actually kind of did. So, yeah. It actually did work. However, there were still problems with it. If you were doing certain things in the games, you would actually have problems with the disc. I did a few test runs without the camera yesterday and playing the game. And, the game worked pretty much fine. However, I had problems with the camera, just freezing or doing something like that. Well, it wouldn't freeze, but it would do. Well, if you played the game for long enough or something like that, it's hard for me to say it. But when you're playing a game, sometimes the game will just cut off and say the disc could not be read, and it kept doing that several different times. So I tried getting my mom to clean it sometime earlier today, and she did help me do that. I did another test run sometime earlier, seeing how the game would do, and apparently my mom's cleaning did the trick, because I have not had another problem on this disc since. So, yeah. Again, I'm doing Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort will both be a project. Well, they'll be included in one project in the video, or, oh my gosh, in the project itself, we'll be doing both Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. We'll be doing both. Even after the Nintendo Switch Sports comes out, guys, it may not be as often, but I will still continue to occasionally do these games until I think I've gotten worn out on them. Wii Sports Resort has a lot more stuff to do, while Wii Sports only has 5 sports. If I remember correctly, Wii Sports Resort has like 12 sports, and a lot of them are actually very freaking fun, but some of them also are not that great. I'll show off each sport eventually. However, understand, guys, that in the project, I'll be mainly focusing on ones that I like. So, yeah. And if I can get any accomplishments and stuff done, let me go ahead and give you an example. In Wii Sports Resort, you can actually earn these little stamps in the different sports for doing different tricks for different things you can do in it. For example, in Wii Sports Resort, there's a 100-pin bowling section where you can actually get a stamp for, I believe, just getting a perfect game. There's actually a secret way of getting a strike in the 100-pin bowling game, but I've never been good about pulling it off. So, yeah. Understand, guys, any accomplishments I ever do in this series will be caught on camera. Any accomplishments that's ever going to get caught, it's going to be on camera. So, yeah. This may not seem like a very big project. Understand, though, guys, this is going to be my way of passing the time until Nintendo Switch Sports come out. If I get lucky, my grandmother will actually be able to go buy it for me tomorrow. However, I still haven't got a conclusive answer yet. So, yeah. However, if that doesn't work, maybe I can get my mom or somebody to take me to get it. Well, I'm going to try getting the game tomorrow. I ain't promise it's going to be complete. I'm not going to promise that there's going to be a project of it tomorrow. But, we'll see about that. So, yeah. I know it wasn't that big of an introduction. However, guys, I do actually gotta go and stop the video real quick, because like I said, I think this is the first time I've actually used the computer with the new battery inside of it upstairs. So I want to make sure there's no problems, or like with like my old computer, because like with my old computer, you could sometimes hear the freaking air vent, which sounded horrible, and you couldn't hear anything off the game because of it. So before I even get started with this video, I will come back. I want to move off the screen because I do need to go ahead and... Actually, I'll move off the screen, but I'll get to the part where we get to pick which of the two games we're doing, because it does give you an option of which one you want to play, Wii Sports or Wii Sports Resort. So, yeah. Obviously, guys, we are going to start off with the more basic game, Wii Sports. We're going to do one or two games maybe of each sport, and show off anything else the game might offer, and then we'll go ahead and move on to Wii Sports Resort if I have time. If not, then we'll focus on Wii Sports Resort in part two of this series. So, yeah. There will be an episode 2 to this part, though, guys, because, like I said, I want to make sure that there wasn't no air vent messing up in the background. So, I'll come back to you guys whenever I check on that other video. See you guys in a second.